Hello, this is Maestro X, and I'm going to go over the Level 2 Academic Word of the Day, amend, for Week 2, Quarter 1. Let's take a look at your flashcard. Amend has two syllables, mend. And the emphasis or stress is on the second syllable, mend. You can see this Spanish translation, modificar, which is really the Spanish word for modify, which is a synonym of amend. We use it only as a verb, meaning to change a law, document, statement, etc. slightly in order to correct a mistake or to improve it. So changing, usually it's a statement or document, a lot of times in the legal sense, or official sense, or government papers, okay? When something is changed, but only a little bit. Slightly means just a little bit, and usually just to correct a mistake or to improve it, okay? Sometimes just like a draft, and you're trying to make it into a better draft, okay? And you most often hear this or a lot of you got introduced to this idea when you were studying in your social studies about the 10 Amendments, when the Bill of Rights was added to our Constitution. So changing our Constitution by adding some rights for the citizens in order to improve it. Let's look at your sentence example. You may choose to amend your thesis after you receive feedback from your teacher. Okay. So again, here means amend means change slightly. Thesis is your claim statement in your essay, what you're going to try to prove. And sometimes you might come up with an idea for an essay and you share it with your teacher, and teacher might give you some suggestions or ideas, and so you might choose to change your thesis slightly. You wish to amend it. The participle forms amended, so you could talk about the amended thesis, all right? Or you can talk about amending, the thesis that I am amending or was amending. And again, returning to that noun form, amendment, the actual change. In the plural is adding the S. So you have three synonyms to learn: modify, alter, and revise. Okay. And again, amend mostly is focuses on something written. Okay. Or some of these, like we don't talk about amending our car, for example. You can talk about modifying your car or altering your car, but we don't usually talk about mending the car. Amend usually is used just for something written, okay? So when you use it in your original sentence about yourself, be sure to refer to something written when you talk about amending. The antonym form is ignore, basically where you don't wish to choose to change anything. Okay, maybe your teacher says, oh, here's some ideas with your thesis statement, and you, instead of amending, you choose to ignore it. You don't do it. And that is your academic word of the day for today. Be sure you write your original sentence, add it to your flashcard with an illustration, and happy studying.